Hey! Da-na-na. Da-na-na. What's going on? How you guys doing today? Hope you guys could hear me okay. I did adjust something, so if something doesn't sound right, let me know. Here we are. Number 35. I can't believe it. It's just insane. 35 episodes of this. Who would have thought? 2 weeks in. 10 months later. Here we go. Yeah, it's it, man. We are pumped. I am using apples today. It's going to be just a tostada. My cousin Chrissy passed this recipe on, and like I said, if something comes in, I'm going to do it. So you guys have any suggestions or anything you guys want me to go for? I still need to make that peanut butter brittle for Ryan there. But I will do it. I will give it my best. And I'm a more visual guy, so I need to see it once and then kind of create it my way. So this time, this is just a recipe thrown at me, so bear with me. I don't know if I'm going to pull this one off, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. So today we'll be making a smoky, I think I have, let me see. I'm going to see me moving around a lot here. Yeah, there it is. The smoky bacon ranch tostada. And I did actually change a little bit of this. I have about 1.5 cups of shredded cheese, the cheddar cheese, and then I have like 1 cup of Gouda. So I wanted to add some Gouda in there, smoked apple Gouda, because this is an apple theme, and I thought Gouda would actually sound pretty good in this recipe. So look at this recipe, super easy, and that's what I like. And this is the way I look at it is, if you get a rotisserie chicken or something, you can get those for $5 to $7, right? Epic power today. Glad he's on. He's up in the mountain right now. Wish you could like send a pic over and I could actually just broadcast what you're doing. Soon. What's up, Bobladdy? Miss you, buddy. Wish I was up there with you. Anyway, here we are. That's it. Super easy. Chicken. So what I did is I took my rotisserie chicken, and you could pick at it, and you have some leftovers. So I thought, this is a good way to get your chicken. So basically 2 cups of chicken. I have it shredded over here on the pan cam. Let's go over to pan cam. Oh man, okay, here it is. Here's the pan cam. I got my chicken. I got my bacon. I got my cheeses, both cheeses. I got my red onion and my apple. Green apple, my corn tortillas, some chipotle sauce, and I got 2 things of vinegar. Now, so I've noticed every time I go to a freaking store, every time I try a new recipe, you need a different kind of vinegar. I can go through my shelf right now. I have balsamic vinegar, I have malt vinegar, I have white vinegar, I have red vinegar, and I don't know what's the difference between. I mean, I get balsamic, and I get apple cider vinegar, and but what's the difference between white and red, right? So here they are. White and red. I'm going to do a shot of each, so I know. And that's going to be scary. So we're going to start off with the red one, so if I puke, I'll be back. Alright, so that's red. Alright, we're going to do a wet one. We're going to go with wait to what? Hold on, we're going to do a balance. Oh my God. Not that I don't love it. I love it. I really do. All right, and the white vinegar. I actually like the white vinegar better, but the red, it's just a little bit more poppy and it's a little bit more smooth. I really don't think there's any too much of a difference on it, but the recipe calls for red vinegar, so we're going to use the red vinegar. Red wine vinegar. And just got this cheap. It's nice, it's good for you actually. I mean, I used to do shots of, well, I mean, I kind of still do, of apple cider vinegar all the time. So once in the morning, if you're looking for a nice little not natural cleanse, I don't know what, apple cider vinegar? It's apple cider vinegar has a little bit more of a taste. I mean, almost comparable, man. It's vinegar. A good recipe would be like a little bit of honey, apple cider vinegar, and water, a little bit of lemon. Drink that every morning. Really healthy, really good. It would kill the coronavirus, I bet. Fabric softener. Interesting. Really? Wow. Okay. So as Facebook's deciding to like let my, it basically has to let me go out into the world. It'll come up if you guys are following me, but it kind of slows down when if you don't pay for the $5 or $10 to advertise a little bit heavier. So people will be coming in later than usual. That's how it usually works on here. Yeah, it's good. I like apple cider vinegar. I got a whole thing of it over here. Open that door. Anyway, all right. So I have the recipe here on paper, and we're gonna go for it. I have my oven right now going on for 420. I put mine to 435. All ovens kind of vary. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to see how many tostadas I could actually get on this. I'm going to use my pizza stone because I want to use this pizza stone that I bought because I've only used it like once. And I can get 3 tostadas on there pretty decently. We'll just be careful with them, but I think that's going to be the goal here. All right, so basically what it says, 3 tablespoons of red wine. So we're going to go with the red wine vinegar first in our mixing bowl. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that will probably be a little bit more than 3, but I don't care. We're just making a sauce, right? So, okay, so then you're going to need some sugar. And you're saying 2 tablespoons of sugar. Let me see. Like I said, I've never done this before, so bear with me. Going in 1. Actually, just going to. Okay. And that looks really good, sugary and red, and mix that together. We'll leave that sit for a second. We got dishes galore already starting. All right, so now I know we got to add some bacon. And what I did is I made the bacon and I saved some grease. Just a little bit. So we'll throw a little bit of that grease in there. Just like a little bit more. Yeah. How can you go wrong? It's bacon. All right, I think that's stirred up and mixed. Shut that off. All right, so on your next attempt, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see. Okay. So now we want to mix 1 cup of chicken, or mix your chicken, 1 cup of shredded cheese, and 4 slices of bacon, and crumble it up into your dressing. So I imagine this is my dressing. Just like that. We're going to take our chicken. Do that. We're going to take the bacon. Crumble that all up. And just like that. And you can always add more bacon. Just like that. And then you eat it, it's bacon. Put a lot of bacon. All right. Thank you, Pam. get it out there in the world. That's how it works. So we mix this all together here. And actually got to add 1 cup of cheese. And I'm not going to add this whole thing because it's a little bit more than a cup. Just like this. Which, this looks pretty good. So, I can't imagine it being bad by any means. Just like that. Got the bacon in there. I'm kind of curious on that, adding the bacon dripping into the dressing, because I mean you're adding bacon, so how do you, that extra little grease help out? I don't know. I'm learning. I am learning. Okay. So blend that all together, make your dressing, mix in, blah 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 your dressing. Arrange the tostada on your pizza on top with more cheese and chipotle season. Okay, so I guess this is where a lot of the smoky flavor is going to come in. So I'm going to take you over to the range. And I know you can't see that, it's a little bit bright. Let me see if that helps out. That might help out. I'll shut the light off for a second and show you guys how I'm arranging the cheese on here. And so I'm just going to put a nice little layer of the cheddar. Just like that. Get it all over the pizza stone, so you have to wash that later. And then what I'm going to do, because I thought Gouda was a great idea, which might be a little too melty, I'm not sure. Just add a little bit of Gouda on here. Just like so. You guys can see me okay, right? Everything's okay? I know it might be a little bit dark on Facebook, but looks great on my screen. What the hell do I know, right? All right. Anyway, let's see where we're going here. Okay. So now I got that going, and then what you want to do, actually I need another spoon. I think I'm almost out of spoons, so we're going to use this little baby spoon. I got a baby spoon. You want to take some of your chipotle powder, and probably go over this thing, and just sprinkle that on here is what I'm guessing. I think that's either way too much or not enough. I'm not sure, like I said, if I don't see it, I'm gonna make up my own rules, and that's where it gets a little scary. Okay, so ready to start our pizza stuff, top with more cheese, and then add your chicken mix. Okay, so now we add our chicken mix onto here. And you just throw that on there. I think you could probably throw some jalapenos on this thing. You could throw a lot of different things, but what we're going to do is actually we're going to add the apples and onions, and we're not going to add those until after, so you get this fresh onion and you get this fresh apple taste. I'm actually going to have too much. Oh, it works that well. So I think you could just blow these things up, I'd imagine. Yeah, this definitely wouldn't make 4. I don't think it arranged 4 on here. Okay, we're going to say that's good. Super chickeny, super everything. Got the cheese, you got the chipotle. And that's it, man. That's it. And we throw this in the oven for 10 minutes. See how that goes. Now I just need an oven cam. So, after that's all going, you eat their last piece of bacon. You call that done. Move over the dishes. Now it's time for your apples and your onion. And what you want to do, take your apple over your onion and clap your hands. Take your apple and your onion and clap your hands. No, we're not doing that. All right, you got your apple, onion. Get your finest knife. Cut this thing up. I washed this apple already. Make sure you always wash, because you know people are touching things. And, yeah, I'm gonna do one more clean, just to be safe. Just to be safe. And then you're gonna cut your onion right in half. we're only going to use half this onion and maybe half the apple. So we actually have like an apple and stuff left. So. You guys with me still? You guys okay with this? What do you guys think? I mean, where do you think I'm going with this? I don't know. I've never tried this, so I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what it's going to taste like. I know nothing. 15-minute mark. We'll pull this right out, right around 11:30. I'm going to take my time cutting these apples up. And if you guys have any questions, what's going on in the world today? It's raining out in San Diego. It was supposed to be raining all morning, but we haven't got it. We just haven't got the rain, unfortunately. I know it's snowing up where you're at, which is cool. So I think, and this is my own professional opinion, because I'm a professional cook now, just cutting the onion as thin as possible and as dangerously the onion as thin as possible. Probably good. And then cut the apple same way. Just little slices, like super thin. Because then that'll give you that little crunch, and it sounds amazing. I don't know if we could slice this up one more time. We're just gonna make this fun, you know. We're just gonna see what happens here. We made it. We have a new president. I was doubtful. Oh yeah, they just cut these apples up, and you know, I'm sure. Apple, I love apples. I mean, you have bacon, and it has apples. How can you go wrong? I wanted to do this last week, but since I did a Mexican dish, I didn't want to do two in a row. And I appreciate my cousin reaching out to me. She actually has a nice little salad recipe that came out. And if you would just use 1 pint of strawberries, enjoy if you guys are looking for some nice little healthy meals. 2 kiwis, 1 small orange, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of apple jelly or marinade. You chop all the fruit up, stir in the sugar and the jelly shake, and then use a baked cinnamon pita chips, and then you can like dip it. Try that. You guys want anything? And just cut the tortillas, brush under the butter, cross some cinnamon, bake the oven. Oh, so you can use the corn tortillas, some cinnamon, and just go from there. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm gonna turn the lights back on. I know we're getting a little dark there. Yeah, so yeah, you can use cinnamon baked cinnamon pita chips, or you can use the corn tortillas, is what she's saying. So I like it. Pretty poppy today. It's all cold outside. I'll be streaming live all day today. When it's raining, I don't go outside because San Diego, we don't understand what that is. And everything is a panic, and people don't know how to drive, and it gets a little freaking crazy out there. Not like we have anywhere to go anyway, because everything's freaking closed, but yeah. Yeah, I'll send you that, Pam. She comes up with all these really cool recipes, and this one here with the apples and stuff, it sounds amazing the way I look at it. It's something a little bit more different than what I've been doing. I know, Pam, I'm using a little bit of cheese as what I do. Oh, it's raining. This is actually called rain. Hold on, I gotta see it because I haven't seen it. Oh, wow. It's pouring. That's pouring. That's the San Diego standards of like, oh my God, we're all going to die. It is actually water from the sky. Who does this? Usually we have landslides and stuff like that. But yeah, cool. So this is going, we got another, okay. I see what that's doing. It's a toasting. So I'm sure you want to get these things nice and toasted. And I don't understand pizza stones, dude. Pizza stones supposed to heat up and then you put them in the oven? Anybody know? Because I don't know. I'm always a little curious. Yeah, we definitely need it here. I'm hoping for a, biblical portion of rain to come in and just really clean up. I mean, that's like the best time in San Diego. We've been dry for so long, and everything just gets, we're living at the beach, so everything gets really dusty. And with the planes that go over, we don't really have that many planes right now because not a lot of people are visiting, but get a little bit of black soot because they fly right over my place into the ocean. And then all that black soot comes right back down and pollutes everything. And they, it's fine, it's just black soot. I mean, whatever, right? It won't kill you. But they know, because they care. Anyway, okay. Sorry, just went off into a rant. Let me go ahead and I'm going to cut a little bit more onion just in case, real quick, because I think we're going to need a little bit more after I'm looking at it. I got to do 3 tortillas, so a little bit more. You just throw it on there. I'm sure there's like some kind of professional way how to do it, but, there's no professional shit going on here. I'm actually professional loser. That's the only professional thing that's going on here. What have you been doing for the past 10 months? I've been doing a cooking show. That I have no clue what I'm doing. If you guys eat my food, you guys are in trouble, I tell you. Maybe it'll come out alright for you, but this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's just making things up. Remember, I don't cook. I just don't cook. And that's why this whole thing came up, because I need to broaden my horizons, because I gotta take care of myself. And that's not really helping, because I don't know how to make healthy food. And I don't like healthy food. I try. I put apples on it. Is that healthy? Absolutely not. But maybe, I don't know, I have a little bit of cheese. Anyway, I have too much time on my hands. That's what it is. Anyway, so that's it. Ryan's birthday was this past week. We sent him a gift. Finally got it, so that's going to be waiting for him. Hope you find great use out of what I sent you. Other news, I have a PlayStation 5 now. Not mine, no. Actually, one of my friends bought it online, and they bought it at a company called StockX. They paid a little extra for it, but when they got it, it actually didn't work. Crazy. Went through a lot of hoops with PlayStation, actually trying to figure out if they're going to actually replace it, do it, but finally after the persuasion of, do you know who I am? Actually, going to take it back when they told me they weren't going to. So, it is really pouring. Wow, finally. They said this was supposed to start about 7 o'clock this morning. They're only 4 hours late. They get paid $250,000 a year just to tell me that, the weather's coming. In San Diego, the weather is always the same. So it's like, really, what kind of freaking news? You can't even pinpoint when the weather is going to get here. Stupid. All right, we're looking good. Oh yeah, that sounds getting nice and crispy. Have you guys ever had a tostada? I've really never kind of followed up with them. I mean, it's not like something I do, like go to a restaurant. I'm probably, what I'm gonna probably do with these corn tortillas is actually make Rancho Herrera? I can't even say it. Rancho Herreras? I don't know. But it's like with eggs and some cheese and beans and Ranchos. I can't say it. I'm sure it's probably like right there, man. Right there. Del Taco. Oh, yeah. Del Taco tostadas. Hell yeah, Mike. It was funny the other night. We're out gaming. We're like, what do you want? I'm like, I want Del Taco. I haven't had Del Taco forever, man. And we busted it out, and it was so good. My neighbor actually picked it up for me when she was coming home. I was like, yeah, I'll take some, just pick me up, whatever. Everything there is good, and their burger's actually good too. So yeah, so far, if you're just joining Micah, we're making I can't say that guy, it's so crazy. We're making a smoky chicken tostada, and here's what we use so far in the ingredients. Super easy, super easy. You know what I did forget to put on there? You need 3 tablespoons. You need some chipotle sauce. So you put the chipotle sauce on there too. And if you want the full recipe, just reach out to me or watch this video, and it will show you exactly what I did to get where I'm at right now. Right now we got another, I want to say 4 minutes left on the tostadas, getting them all crunchy. Hopefully they come out crunchy and not soggy, which I think they're going to come out soggy because I'm not going to be patient enough to give, you know, basically give them the time that they need, because I probably need about, what she says you need about, let's see here, 10 to 12 minutes, so we can put it in for 15, so maybe it'll be toasty, maybe it will. So we're moving right on. So over here, I got on my table, first we got our apples, and you know, this is a big piece of apple, and I should probably just eat it. That's healthy. Going at it. Four more minutes, and we're moving on. Let's see, coffee and apples? No. I don't recommend coffee and apples. Do recommend white wine vinegar over red wine now. Smoother, tastes great. Have anybody made a cucumber salad? My neighbor, Bob, who I go shopping for every week, he's actually going to go get me some ice cream. They're actually opening up a Handel's ice cream in PB, which is right next door, which, damn it. Anyway, PB, so he's actually going to go up and give me some ice cream, and he's been a really good guy. Can't believe it, really nice of him. I want to go with him. I'll probably just go up there. Man, come on, Bob, let's go get some ice cream. But you know, he loves sketch. He's 90-some years old, and he's just a great guy. And I love going shopping for him. I love hanging out and giving him, helping him out. If I can do something, that's what I want to do, is help somebody out. All right. We're looking good. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We are almost there. Yeah. Not a huge turnout today, but we got some viewers. How'd you guys like my Instagram post? I was kind of messing around with that. Every week I've been doing it on Wednesday, and I kind of moved it over to Tuesday or to Friday. It keeps it fresh in your heads, and maybe I just need to do like Wednesday through Friday. Maybe I just need to keep pushing them out there so it kind of keeps them in the head. Come check this out. A lot of good response, a lot of good followers. I've been getting I want to say about 50 to 80 views on Facebook, right around there. That maybe people pop in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, which is cool. That's all I ask. Come say hi, look at the video for a second, leave. I don't care. Try it not, whatever you want to do. Uh-oh. Yep, that's good. Okay, let's pull that out. Ooh, those are hot, and those are definitely done. Oh yeah, they look a little dark, but they are definitely not as dark as it doesn't. It's not as bad as it looks. Put it that way. If I shut the light off, you'll see. It definitely cooked up a little bit of brown, but that's the chipotle that you're seeing on there. That kind of went around the ribs right here. You see the little dark spots, but other than that, they look amazing. Let me get my plate here. And come on, there we go. Oh yeah. And honestly, they're not like over crispy or anything. Anyway, we'll bring this one over to the table cam, and we'll see what we come up with. Sorry about the table cam. Sometimes it comes out a little blurry. I don't know if And then you just sprinkle this with a little bit of onion. Just like that. Take the fresh apple. See, I mean, I'd imagine like if you could like really kind of just slice this up a little better. I mean, you know, I mean, it just doesn't feel like it's complete. It feels like something's off, like it needs a little more, but I don't know. So then, I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna put the apple over here, and I'm gonna get my pizza roller. We'll try to cut it this way. Here, it got a little crunch, so that's good. But it's not like too crunchy where it's falling all apart. And you do want these things a little bit crunchy, right? So then you could arrange it kind of like that. And then just throw a piece of apple on each piece. Kind of like that. There it is. That's it. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take a bite. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Alright, let's go over to this first in can. And, ooh, oh, whoa. That's really spicy, maybe too much Chipotle. Too much Chipotle. If you want to just sprinkle that on there. But wow. I didn't think that Chipotle would be so spicy, and it has that smoky taste, but it's actually really good. I'm okay with it. For as much as I put on there. That was a good bite. That is it. That is really good. Super tasty. A little something out of the box. Something to do with, with your leftover rotisserie chicken. Something a little different. I wouldn't make this on a norm, and I'm glad I did. And now I know. Because I grew up on like bologna and cheese sandwiches. I didn't grow up on McDonald's. I mean, that's it. Nothing real fancy, nothing too different. And I'm following this little path of where I am opening up all these ideas of how to cook and just to try something different. You can't eat the same stuff every week. It just gets annoying. And here I am. I want to thank everybody. Seriously. I mean, you guys spent a few hours with me, half hour a week, a few hours a month. It means a lot to me. This show will come to an end eventually. I know you guys are like, oh my God, he's doing it again, he's doing it again, he's doing it again. It's just keeping me busy, keeping my mind going. I was looking at like, what do I miss most? After 10 months, what do I miss most? It's not really that I miss working by any means. I enjoyed work. I want to work. I'm a hard worker. But you know what I really missed out of this whole thing is like when you're in an event industry and you're not in any other industry. When you're in that event industry and it's like 10 minutes to showtime, 5 minutes before opening, that adrenaline, that's what I miss. You knew that you did everything you can, you crossed every T, dotted every I, and you made sure that $8 million show was going off without a hitch. That's what I did, and it was great, and that was fun, and it's going to come back. I know all you guys are out there struggling through this little pandemic in the event industry. I know, the gig workers, whatever you say. These gig workers are just not teenagers that just find something to do. These guys are managers. These guys are people that have families, and these people are the ones that need help. So I I gotta give this one to the gig workers in the event industry. We gotta get that stuff going again. But thank you for everybody coming, hanging out with me for this 30 minutes. Try this recipe. Christy, thank you for reaching out. Good to talk to you. She actually is making a lasagna for 200 people for her church, which is awesome. She showed me all the ingredients. It was insane. And imagine the kind of kitchen you need to do that. Could not do that here. I'd be just, it's not a very big kitchen. I don't know what this looks like with you guys. But this was really good. I'm enjoying it. You could always throw another apple on your arm. It is absolutely delicious. 38 minutes. Minus the little 2-minute video. 36 minutes, here we are. I hope everyone has a great